The bat car we talked a little bit about. How do you guys like the chase scene?
Original one? You remember the original bat car and how it was on every commercial? That's what I'm saying. How big that movie was. It was everywhere. It was in McDonald's toys. It was on all the commercials. It was so. I think we're not giving enough credit to that movie.
Yeah. Oh no, it was. I had the toy. My grandfather worked at like some like Kmart kind of thing, Venture it was called. And he had got me the toy, and it was like the full thing, and it came with the cover that when he put the armor on. So the cover. So yeah, that was awesome. I'm so pissed I don't have stuff like that anymore. But what do you guys think about the chase scene? What you think about that?
I mean, I enjoyed it. It takes a lot of beats off the other Batman chase movies. I feel like, especially like the BVS chase down. It's similar-esque to that. Probably more modernized because it is like a newer car and through the city and stuff like that. And no one's purposely killed, I guess. So. But I mean, he's not dragging anybody behind him, so but I mean, I thought it was a really cool action scene. The cinematography I think is what really made it stand out, and the camera angles and stuff like that.
Yeah. What about you, Mark?
No, I agree. I thought it was one of the better scenes in the movie. I thought it was very well done. I like, I mean, it's kind of anticipated, but Penguin getting all excited saying that he finally lost him and then flying through the fire, and he's like, oh crap. Like just Colin Farrell was like perfect in that scene, I think.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Colin Farrell, like I think Brian said it, like
Farrell took over almost every scene that he was in. He took over the entire thing. He was that good. Like
even when they were under the bridge. That's why I'm like, oh, these guys aren't the greatest detectives, even though it's supposed to be a movie about the greatest detective. Where the Penguin's like, hey, you dum dums, like they used the wrong Spanish, and he has his his like weird New Jersey Italian like accent, in it. It was that was really good. That was really good. What about you, Will? How'd you like the chase scene?
Chasing was dope. The Batmobile itself was very, very what's the word I'm looking for? I underestimated it. That thing was like a little tank. It took out that big ass truck. I thought the truck was gonna do something to the car, and maybe they'd pull out the little motorcycle like in what is it, Dark Knight. That didn't happen, but man, that thing can withstand anything, any kind of damage, and the handling on it was ridiculous. You could stop at moment's notice and make crazy turns without flipping, without doing all the stuff that Christian Bale's Batmobile could do. I thought it was cool, different take. Kind of had an old school feel to it, with the way it looked. But yeah, the scene itself was very well done. Cinematography, again, I agree. What you guys are saying. So yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I thought that was like one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Like I liked how they teased the car the entire show, the entire movie, where like you saw it, covered, but you saw like the engine hanging, you saw engine parts everywhere, you saw this massive jet car engine, just on a rack somewhere. So that was pretty awesome. Real quick, since we're on the Batmobile, gonna go through. Which is your favorite Batmobile?
Keaton.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Keaton.
Yeah.
It was cool. It looked like a bullet and all that.
Well, it was so popular that they made the first animated series. They had like the
animated,
True. Iconic.
Yeah. And then, the Good Dunk guys are saying Batmobile was meh. Weird, a lot of is grounded except those contact lenses. The contact lenses were pretty awesome. I like the Batmobile. I thought it was pretty cool because I felt like it was like a version of the Christopher Nolan one where like it did all this like it was a little tank, but instead of being like an R&D by a bazillion-dollar company, it was like this dude in the garage, with his butler, like
That's
building.
what it looked like. It looked like it was put together Like this guy just had some parts, he put some stuff together, and that's what he
Yeah.
got. He put a rocket. Like he took an old rocket and just decided I won't put car parts around it. And this is what I got.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I understand people not liking it, but I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was really it made sense, and that's how you put that together. If you had time and you had money and you didn't want anyone else to see it and you got to do it yourself, that's how it'll look. You know, I need great suspension, so I'm gonna find something that has good suspension. And I'm gonna put that as part of the car. It's just a mashup of different type of cars. Just that
old 70s muscle car with all the best shit you can put on it. So
exactly.
yeah.
It was cool. I mean, if you go to the racetrack, like if you've ever been to like a drag strip or anything like that, there's a car that always kind of looks like that, you know, very wide. The tires, well, the front tires wouldn't be that big, but the back tires are massive. They do put jet engines in cars, and I've seen a few of them drive down the quarter mile. So it's not out of the realm of impossible, you know, but yeah, it doesn't sound like that. That sounded like a big old massive V8, like yelling. I mean, it would legit sound like a jet, you know, like flying by. But yeah, I like the contact lenses were pretty awesome.